Hi friends, welcome back to our home. I'm doing our Easter Decor No.2 tour. I'm just going to be on the upstairs and downstairs areas, and I hope you like this idea. This is completely different than anything I've done yet. I have had 3 vintage egg plates, deviled egg plates, on the coffee table typically in several past years. I really enjoy looking at a big grouping like that. It's kind of fun and very, very colorful, but I decided to do something different down there on the coffee table, and I thought, it'd just be fun to just scatter some of these eggs around the house instead, to go with other things of the same color combinations. So it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. This diamond shape metal openings are very difficult to work with, so I really have putzed with trying to get some of these to stand up, and the rest of them want to roll where they want to roll because of the metal openings too. So it's been fun. I thought it was going to be so easy. Well, if I would have kept a ribbon or a long doily strip up here, that would have helped, I'm sure, keep things steadier. But I do love these eggs. I see I only got like one blue one in the middle there. This has a little bit of blue on it, but I should probably let you look at them a little bit closer. The one with the turquoise drips on them is kind of unique. That one I've always liked. It's quite pretty. That sure is a dark one, isn't it? That is not my favorite with the stripes on it because it's poorly done, in my opinion. But I would not get rid of it because these are hobbyist eggs. I do love the crazy yellow and orange ones with lots of specks. And then I did have to add some plain ones. I bought a basket, I believe, that had a whole bunch of plain eggs in it. And I do appreciate them because I got it so reasonable. I think it was like from Legacy Thrift that had all those eggs in one basket for sale. And it's a great ceramic basket that I'll have in the kitchen. This green one is beautiful. I love that. These are fun. It's too bad there's one little green speck that got on that one. I should have turned it around, but I didn't notice it. Lovely olive green one was part of that set of plain ones. And that's also a unique one. There's not too many with turquoise on it. Not too many blue ones either. And those are pretty wild. I hope my phone is focusing okay. So that is something that I enjoyed trying to put together, but boy, I am slow because I really do end up trying things that are more work than I thought they'd be. Surprise! I took away 2 red radios and brought out an orange one and a coral one up there on the top. I decided to put them the highest because I do have more orange going on up on top of the bookcase and with the sconces and that. So that's the best I could come up with. Some of them, are a lot longer radios than others, so it is kind of hard putting some of them side by side without it looking too crowded. The 2 top ones are pretty short, because they're not clock radios. And they are also solid state. So I did keep these two little pots up here. They were here for my Valentine video up here, but I swapped out another large candle ring cut in half that is very cheery for Easter. Just love orange and yellow. So that one has 3 big yellow flowers, and this one got more of the orange flowers and only 1 yellow big one. Yeah, I suppose you could try to pry some of them off and swap out everything, but it's a lot of work. I wouldn't want to wreck anything. I've got a couple of really sweet eggs here that were orange and yellow splatter. I thought that went very well. This is a new purchase. I will be mentioning a place that we just found out about in St. Cloud called TES. Those are initials. Finds. Find your treasure, it says. They are packed with vintage things and very good prices. A lot of the items, though, are not priced. It's just too much work for them. They buy estates, I guess, and do a lot of thrifting on their own. A couple of very nice ladies that we met and chatted with for quite a while. We were referred to their place from a couple of very nice gals that we run into often in the Elk River area because of the antique stores up there. But the thing is, that's just it. When you're picking out pieces that you would really like to buy, you don't know what you're going to end up bargaining. And that's what you do. You offer something and they may counteroffer. I bought some very nice bigger pieces. I mean, this was a small item. It is very sweet. It's a bank. So the top does not come off like this very common hobbyist piece. A lot of people probably have this. I've seen it in so many variations. I'm so happy to have found this just last weekend. The cute little one. It really goes well. How lucky. I carried the orange theme up here, and I did decide to put little battery tea lights in them. And I drug out of my bathroom 2 vintage lucite butterfly plaques. I'm going to try having the light on with this just so you can see how they glow. I'll tilt the camera so it's not so crazy. I was quite frustrated that I'm constantly running across a turquoise one, like this one. It is translucent, very pretty turquoise, with the big pieces of the abalone shell in it. And I don't know why I couldn't find it. For 2 days, I've been looking through bins. It's just nuts how you can run across something so many times when you don't need it, but then when you need it, do you think you can find it? No. Now this one has the white lining or cream lining on the back. This one I did hand wash because it's been up high in a wall, both of them have, in my bathroom, and things get dusty up there. So I wanted to shine it up good, and I want to show you a couple of packages of things that I use to shine up lucite. I did get a question from a very sweet gal, Linda, and she was wondering if I could help her out how to carefully clean old lucite items. The ones that are translucent, I'm talking a lot of plaques or especially napkin holders that do not have the creamy lining. Those are tricky. This one I just wiped clean with a cleaning cloth by Pledge that is multi-purpose and shined it up that way. But then this one, after I washed it and dried it, I still used on both of them a Pledge furniture polishing cloth. And the brown spots, especially the biggest ones up there, they had been just a little bit dull when I washed it, and that was just the way the finish is on it. It's not super shiny in places, but it shined it up real nice. I love those 2 packages, and I will get them just to show you what I use for spot cleaning or quick cleaning of lucite items. I think of these like maybe the 70s, and I often think of a lot of these as possibly hobbyist or more 60s. I may be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. All lucite flowers, bouquets, they tend to be the translucent, so they glow nice, and that's wonderful. But yeah, that's just wanted to give you a little bit of a tips on that. And thank you, Linda, for asking your question. In my previous video, if you go look at, let's see, I'm not sure which one I wrote her back on, where I had shown some lucite items, but it's one or the other of my last couple of videos. So I hope that you find this fun. Well, this area was a real dilemma for me this year. I don't know why I had so much trouble with it, especially the wall there, a couple items for the wall that would fit. I tried several different things. It takes me time to even think of some of the things we have around here that weren't being used by Norm. Norm did use this very, very elaborate egg chocolate box that is like your Valentine's heart chocolate boxes. We bought this not even realizing until we got it home that it was an egg. Who knew? I mean, we just never would have imagined that they made these for Easter, and I've never run across another one. But I thought it would actually end up working with this because I did decide to bring her up here. I have used her in the kitchen probably in the past year. I may have not had her the year before, but I know I had her last year. She has a face on the back that's really cute. I'll turn it around to show it to you in a while. I just found that egg thrifting, as you know. She is the only rabbit I have that has purple on. And this is such a pretty egg to me, the speckled one. And this was very sweet to find too. So that worked out really well to have her there. She's fairly lightweight for that little shelf. And then up above, I've had a clock up there, a very fancy, scrolly, heavy gold clock that's vintage, off and on. And sometimes I like to put something else up there. I've had this plate for so many years, and I tend to share it every spring or Easter. It is unusual that I went through all the plates I have, and I've got some very nice ones that I haven't shown much, maybe only once, that I did thrift a couple years ago now that have beautiful birds on them. They're not in the wire frame. They're too big to go in these. I do have extra wire frames like that, but I never seem to be able to run across the plates that fit in them. I think it's like about 7-inch. They're either too small or a little too big, like an 8-inch one. But it was nice that that did have the purple tinted flowers. This is the adorable bunny's other side, a sleepy side. So cute. I looked it up, and last year, maybe, when I showed her, I also showed a photograph of the other pieces that go with her. I guess the bow is what kind of throws me. These look like overalls, so maybe this was meant to be the boy. It's very, very sweet idea, and I had never seen this mold before, or any other pieces that had been done by other people. I didn't show you what I decided to put on Norm's door for the fun of it. So these are flocked little birds, and the green one and the orange one are, of course, part of the plastic. Very Hong Kong flowers, and the flocked birds, of course. I think I got it for, it was ridiculous price, $2 or $4. Just unreal. At a very, very reasonable house antique shop that I absolutely love stopping at. When we go to the Pink Squirrel monthly sales in Grantsburg, Wisconsin, if we go a little further, it's getting close to Siren, Wisconsin, where there's a really nice mall too that we've shopped at many times. But on the way there, there's a place called Grandma's Attic, and I thought that was kind of considered part of Siren, but I think it's another little town name. But anyways, I love stopping there, and her prices are just amazing. So inexpensive. I always find something there. So I love shopping at Grandma's Attic in Wisconsin, very near Siren. That did work out well for those 3 items. Now over here, I just really struggled. Yes, I have a lot of rabbits, and Norm has used these in his window over the years too. Except maybe the 2 little brown ones on the top. And I probably kept the 2 little white ones, long-eared bunnies, in my dining room with my smallest Easter figurines I've typically had on the shelving in the dining room. So I actually had to steal those 2 from my dining room decor just yesterday and brought them up here because the ceramic white pair of rabbits really needed something else. It's just too bare. If I didn't put a little bunny there, I would have had to put a little vase there with flowers in them. And I don't know that I have 2 matching vases that would have worked other than milk glass. And I already used up my milk glass around the house. I don't think it goes very well. Anyways, it's just too white. Now this guy, Norm, did use last year in the window, and I probably might have had him on our buffet the year before. This bunny is fairly white enough. He's kind of pinkish. I've had him for so many years. I think I want to get down on the floor here because he's looking down, so I think it would be better if I showed him from a lower angle with my old knees. Hang on. Yes, this is got to be the sweetest Easter bunny planter I have ever purchased, ever seen. I've never seen it since. I don't know if it's some special name. I didn't look it up. That is a really neat plastic Hong Kong bouquet with rare pussy willows in there too. And they're all stuck in a round styrofoam piece. But I did add the egg pick and the chick pick. And I did share all that with you in previous videos because I love her and I love the flowers. So she's one of my favorite things, probably. So tall. I just wanted you to get a good look at these two much darker eggs that I had on the shelving behind me, but they just stood out too much. I thought you would enjoy seeing this fun purse again. I do not see, let me look on the side. No. I have no idea if this is just a kit. There usually is a small lowercase EC on the sides if it's Enid Collins. Her purses are very desirable, and I have some. I have shared some with you. The straps are very nice. There's two of them. This is in very, very good condition. But it does just have the sweetest colors for spring, summer, or Easter. It worked out very nice, I thought. So I couldn't resist showing that to you. So I'm happy with how this turned out up here. I'd like to share what I decided to put out for Easter and spring in the lower stairwell. There's where we were. Of course, I'm still in love with my big crazy metal mid-century modern clocks. I was very happy we found a place to put them. I had a very nice, very large diamond-shaped mirror that was also vintage, hanging there for quite a long time, so it took up quite a bit of space. So when I decided to give that up, donate it, I was really happy to open up enough space for a couple of those crazy clocks. I still really enjoy them. Of course, they go so well with that octagon-shaped shelf up there. But I had, over many, many years ago, found some of these old 60s diamond-shaped shelves, and most of them are in the dining room, but I did have this double one. It's a little difficult for me to reach from standing on the top of the stairs here, but I can barely do it. But that one way down there, I need to get a step stool or Norm's help. And I added the diamond shape wall plaque here that is so neat to me. They're just really kooky, and I'll show you closer. I have two of them that are a pair on each one of budgie green parakeets, and I don't put those out very much. I've always wished I could find somewhere. Maybe I will still use this wall here, but I finally got something done that I've been complaining about for 2 years. I finally just finished putting up the other two birds in brass there that I found, probably 3 years ago now. Yeah, I've been really slow, haven't I, to get that finished. I just don't think of it during the day. I meant to finish saying with this mallard here, those are Royal Copley ceramic pieces, and I do have a second one with a more natural colors on a mallard, and that is in Norm's bathroom. He has more wildlife and up north type theme in his bathroom. So that's where the other one is. I could change back and forth if I like now. I probably could have stole the one out of his bathroom to have more green there, but this is fine being in pink because I do have 2 mallard planters up there that are in pastels mostly, and they were from my brother. So let's go look at those. But first, this is a fairly new deer piece, and I don't recall now where I ended up purchasing that from. I was very happy to find it. I have a lovely collection of vintage pottery deer pieces, and I'm very much happy with them. It's really fun to put them out as a collection, which I've done different times of the year, even for Christmas. It works well. This little guy doesn't have spots, or does he? Yeah, he does. So it is a fun, perfect time of year, and I wanted to share this really crazy little chick or duck. It looks like a duck that has just come out of its cracked egg. Pretty big egg there. But I got that recently, and again, I don't recall where. Too many lovely antique shops that we go to. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit shaky. I just now put my other hand under here. I was just trying to reach out with just my right hand, but I'm not steady enough. I am reaching way up in order to get to that. But doesn't he have just the silliest eyes looking up? They're so tiny, I could make them just a little bit bigger iris there, or I should say pupil. Yeah. It's really adorable for Easter, I think. A lot more muted colors than your typical Easter decorations, but it goes fine with the deer, the fawn. I like that combination. And there's the pretty mallard. You can twist that mallard around different directions, but this is a very odd design on the inside. Those bars on the inside with the curled ends really aren't going in perfect perpendicular and horizontal angles. It is hanging straight. I was always very thrilled to find something like that. They're pretty rare. I haven't run across any more since I've purchased mine. This is what I did with the cute little bird plaques. I hope that works out well when you get downstairs and look at it. I didn't want them going up at an angle, straight up, because that would create quite a big space there between the shelf and the birds, and I just didn't think that would look that great. So I think I'm happy with how I decided to hang those this morning. I still very much enjoy these two kooky matching little shadow box type plaque and the bright chartreuse green or lime green paint that I decided to have Norm paint the wood with. I had mentioned in a previous video that when I bought them, they were a very pale yellow, really pale, and that just doesn't do anything. It's not going to pop on our very golden walls. And it was dull too, and probably not done real well. I wanted a nice gloss on it. And the back side was red. But I'm very happy with the fact that they're down here. There's not much that I have that fits on here that is showy enough. I mean, yes, I have lots of tiny little miniatures, but they look a little lost. It needs something, I think, about this size. I still left the big wind-up clock here for now. But my brother gave me these beautiful, they're probably Japan. It's a thinner ceramic. It's not like your heavy pottery pieces. Even, I mean, that is heavy, that swan. But these, they're just lighter weight, so I believe they're probably Japan pieces. I've used them for many springs and Easter time probably for many years now. They are so beautiful, and at times I think I may have run across just one of them in a vintage mall. So I am thrilled that he had the pair. My brother used to love going to flea markets, swap meets, and thrift stores in Iowa and South Dakota, where he found so many neat things to sell in an antique mall that he was in Rogers, Minnesota, very near his house, 1 block away practically. Yes, he was a very, very generous person, as you know. So let's look at the little shadow box on the other wall here. We do have a different light bulb up above now. It is brighter, and I do have daylight coming in from our patio door upstairs. I got the idea this morning to take down the 2 tiny little candlesticks in milk glass that I've had up there with a couple little red twist candles, both very old. I've used those, of course, for winter months and Christmas. It looked fine. But I got to thinking, you know, I've got some more little tiny miniature milk glass vases. I really love them, and they do come in handy. So I got together some little pieces of floral and little branches there. But I also have been thinking for the past couple of months that I'm not all that crazy about keeping these metal sconces in black on this wall. It's too harsh. I finally got the idea probably a month ago that I would like Norm to spray paint those in gold. I think that would soften it for the look of this whole area here. When we put up this shelf, I was left with 2 nails that were there from having like owl plaques up. And I've probably tried different owl plaques, but I think I have more than that to cover up. This is the only 2 things I could find that would cover up my nail holes. And I'm sorry, but I can't get Norm to spackle my holes from years prior having other things up. As I found new mid-century things, I couldn't help it. I needed to find somewhere to put them, and then you're going to end up with holes that you have to figure out how to cover up. I want to thank Barb Siebert for sending me, along with many other nice things, candles and this vase, and I'm sorry I'm not even remembering everything right now that she sent, but I believe it was this vase here. She knew that I love these little ones, and she happened to have that or find that and for me, so I am very grateful, Barb, for all your gifts. And there's another gal that I have to try to figure out her name too. I'm sorry that it's been so long. I don't seem to be able to retrieve names as well as I used to. And I just love this sweet little ceramic duck or goose. I'm gonna say duck. It's really adorable. But this is the one I have to look for your name. Again, I apologize. She sent so many gifts over the years, and I am struggling to come up with your name, but isn't that an adorable little, it's actually a little ashtray, believe it or not. It's made in Japan, so it is lusterware, and I found some little pieces of flowers for it. It says Japan on the bottom, and it's got a dip on the back edge, the size of what you typically see for ashtrays. So that's probably what it is. It's really tiny. This is my newest ceramic find. I've already forgotten where I found it, but could be, I don't know. I know we were at Hutchinson a while back, but I can't remember. It was really cute. It could have been a thrift store. Could have been the Goodwill, but I'm just not remembering. I have shared all of these except the deer on the end. The little basket kitty and dog are salt and pepper shakers, Japan. Hobbyist bunnies. Cutest little hobbyist chick, probably from last year thrifting. Now I just found this at the Goodwill. I thought it was done so well, really sweet. I'm not crazy about the fact that it's flat finish, except for the black accents. I'm gonna have to move down the steps here a little bit. This is getting a little too hard to lean that far. The eyes are very sweet. Then I'm going to show you the bottom, because I'm not going to be able to remember exactly what it said. I had to work hard to get the Goodwill sticker off of it and try to salvage the sticker on the two stickers on the bottom here. This sticker is cute, made in USA, which is kind of unusual. And it says Stone Critters. United Design Corporation, Noble, Oklahoma. So, yes, this little fawn is heavy. It's solid. I don't know if that's stone or not, but that's what they're saying. Even has sweet eyelash look. That is so cute. So because I had the little brown bunnies on one side, I thought, well, you will look just fine over there. Two of them I've shared before over the years. Teeniest bunny I have. That little one is so small. That was a fairly new find a couple years back. It is like your Kimple reindeer and all the other animals that were made. Only this is got to be one of the smallest pieces I've ever seen that looks like a stuffed animal with material, a sewn look. Pretty pale. I wish it had been a little brighter. It does have little teeny flowers on it, but I did share that last year as a new find. I've had those silly little ceramic eggs for a long time, and this Hong Kong, I'd call it a table favor for many, many years. I'm sorry to be crooked often here. I'm really at some weird angles, and I've shared all of these silly bunnies here before, as well as these. I have a whole bunch of these little party favors, probably. The little baskets in many different color combinations. So that tiny little bunny fit in there very well. The egg that I found fit nicely in this newer duck egg holder. And that was just a fun little extra sparkly styrofoam egg that probably came with something, probably in a bag of things, I think, from Legacy Thrift. Another sweet hobbyist piece. I don't know if that's hobbyist. It's well done. I think it probably had, I may have seen, like looking things up on the internet, that had others that went with it, so maybe it's not hobbyist. Oh, it is. Huh. Good job. 1987. And several years ago, I found this tiny little basket. So it had to have some little jelly beans in it. These two little girls, I think, were purchased last year at a sale. They were on sale at, I think they were at the Family Pathways in Cambridge, Minnesota. I find a lot of very fun things in Cambridge, and that is the tiniest ceramic goose that I own. Extremely tiny, so it was close enough in proportion to go with those two little girls. Of course, these are little Taiwan bisque girls, often by Homeco. So we've done all that. The only thing I didn't talk about was these crazy Easter Pez. I put out 2 chicks that I have, I think. Well, yeah, that must be with those kind of feet, I can say that one on the left is a chick, but this makes me think it's a duck, a little duck. And some of the rabbits, I have at least this many more in other designs, but I just didn't obviously have room. Unless I would have lined them all up there, I could do that just to show you what they look like. But I don't care for the one with the purple base on it on the left here. I don't know. I think they overdid that. I think the others are more fun. Don't you? Do you see how these two are the same mold, but the eyes were painted different to make one look like a boy, I'd say, and one look like a cute girl here. Painted faces are very different, and yet it's the same mold. That's nice. And these are 2 very unusual lambs. I think the one on the left is older. Such a big head compared to maybe what they're doing now. I think the one on the right is actually cuter, maybe more realistic. Yeah, so it was fun putting this together. I hope you don't mind me showing you my crazy Pez collection for Easter here. I think they're very fun. This is the oldest with no feet on it, and I've never cared for that rabbit. I got it so cheap and thought, it's worth more than I paid for it anyways. But yeah, it's called a flat-eared bunny, and I just think it's really ugly. Sorry. The lamb is adorable, and I think it's even cuter than these two. So I remember having that one and the chick next to it in our collection for many years. I've been picking these Pez up for $1 each, $2 sometimes, or in between. Very, very reasonable. But this is Piglet, and he's not really considered an Easter Pez, I don't think, but I think he's just fine in here with his adorable pink stem. So these are newer ones, the gray bunny and the white bunny. I think those are cute. But I was decorating down below with the full head ones, like the pink one here. That is a duplicate. I ended up with 2 of those. I enjoy them, and you may recall last year I lined them all up in the dining room on the hutch lower shelf. Was nice and long, so I had plenty of room to do it. So I hope you enjoyed some of this. I really do like the paper background here that Norm put on for me. It's really sweet. Those leaves are not black, they're actually a dark green. You can see they're actually a dark green. Yeah, it does get dark, but I'm very grateful that he's willing to putz with that for me. Makes a much cuter display. So I came back upstairs here just to sign off and wish you all a very blessed Easter celebration, which I hope you will be able to do that, and very, very lovely springtime. I will have more videos coming very soon because Easter's almost here. So thank you so much from both Norm and I for all your wonderful comments that we love to read, and thank you for your very kind support of our channel. You are all quite wonderful people that we so appreciate. You have a great day now, and we'll see you real soon.